Today, we have an opportunity to think critically about the changes that we want to see in the birth registration system in Belize. We have the opportunity to think about the roles of different stakeholders and agencies towards implementing these changes so that we achieve an efficient and accessible system for registration to benefit every child.
As a born Belizean, you get your social security card, you get your rights to be in this country. The first thing that nobody can deny you is your absolute right to this country. And when you feel invested and belonging to this country, you will want to be here and to develop it in any way you can.
At the Vital Statistics Unit, we must ensure that the information we capture is timely and accurate. This allows the government to make strategic decisions as it relates to improvements in health, education, and infrastructure.
When we plan for services, when we plan our programs, it will depend on the number of people that are registered.
A child who is not recognized in terms of their nationality is unable to benefit from the full support, the measures and accountability that's established through the Convention on the Rights of the Child.
From the birth certificate, we can do anything. That's our nationality, that we know that we're Belizeans. And from that, we can take out any paper we want for the baby, the passport, the social security. It has to be from the birth certificate.
Si uno no tiene papel, un hijo, se crece sin nada. ¿Qué va a hacer por un niño? No puede hacer nada, no puede trabajar. Si va a oficina a buscar nombre, no hay nada.
It's very important as the mother delivers, before she goes home, make sure she go and register her baby. So we actually advise them, we educate them that it's not necessary to pay the hospital bill for them to go and register the baby. They must do it as soon as possible.
The effective birth registration of a child at the earliest moment possible in life confirms the identity of the child. It assures the ability for that child to have recognized family connections, family life, and it also ensures that the child's nationality is recognized and prevents, therefore, statelessness in a child.
The process for a normal new birth registration would be to have the parents or parent with a proper ID, a name of the child, and that should be it. If the new birth registration occurs at the hospital, then they'll have the proof of birth and everything on hand. So it's a plain, simple process.
The longer you take to register, the more queries there are to your birth paper. And in the future, we have right now some people like Social Security that are sending for documents, and once they see that you register late, you know, it becomes an issue. They start to question it. Now, you might see it's not a problem, but in the future, it becomes a big problem.
Que hay muchos que lo dejan hasta un año y ya es un late registration y cuesta mucho.
The late registration will be after a year. So for that, they'll need the late registration form, which will mean that they'll need about 5 declarations to say why this birth is being registered late and that they know of the birth. If you have baptismal certificate, that would be a plus. Of course, the proof of birth from the hospital to say that this parent gave birth to this child on this said date, they'll need that. IDs of the declarants and IDs of the parents.
We find out that we have a lot of children that are not registered, and when we ask why, it's because transportation.
So these parents would go out of the district to get those medical attention, and due to their financial status, it would be difficult for them to travel hundreds of miles to register that birth where the child was born and to go back home. So in order to help with that, we do our little mobile registrations that can assist that. And we also work hand in hand with the alcalde system. So when these home births take place, they will actually come and register it at our clerks.
We are very happy that we are working with the British High Commission, but also with international organizations like UNICEF, which is very important, and other stakeholders. We have expertise through the Mexican Agency for International Cooperation. We want to offer this expertise. Mexico and Belize are linked in many ways, and we would like to share this experience that we have gone through in Mexico.
All of the rights written within the Convention on the Rights of the Child, rights to education, rights to health, rights to protection all derive from the recognition of that child and their relationship to the state.